how true is not enough.
What is up? This is Gent Vibe, your go-to channel for men's fashion and grooming. If you want tips, tricks, and hacks on how to be your best every single day, tune in for subscribing down below. In a lot of situations provided by different types of media, we Filipinos are generalized to be more or less a minority. And I came across this article by Katrina Escalona from culturetrip.com about 11 stereotypes that are apparently imposed on us. And to name a few, Filipinos don't speak English. OFWs are only capable of low-income jobs. And Filipinos are always late. And if you're as Filipino as I am, and I'm sure that most of you are, we'd both be damn sure that these aren't exactly accurate. And that's what we're gonna be talking about in this week's video. Today, we're gonna be talking about 5 stereotypical insecurities that all Filipinos should stop being ashamed of. And we're starting with the first insecurity that all Filipinos should stop being ashamed of is the inability to speak fluent foreign languages, and most especially English. When you have the time, I dare you to go to a place where there are many foreigners and try to talk to as many as you can in English. And I bet that some, if not most of them, are going to be surprised that you can actually communicate with them in English. Sadly, this creates the notion that we Filipinos are bad in English and therefore looked down upon. As a result, we become insecure and even hesitant to try to learn the language. At the end of the day, I believe that this is something that we should never be ashamed of, because they have to understand that we all come from different ethnicities that speak different dialects. And in fact, I believe that we should even be proud of this, because this is what makes us unique and stand out among the rest. So the next time that you encounter that stereotype, I dare you to dare that foreigner to speak in Filipino. The second insecurity on this list is our education. I believe that this is one of the biggest side effects of the previous stereotype. Just because some Filipinos can't fluently speak in English, most people tend to assume that there's something wrong with their education. And worse, even try to make theirs look better than ours. Yes, I personally admit that the country's education still has a lot of room for improvement, but the importance that we Filipinos put into our education, no matter what our financial or social status is, has never faltered. I know that, you know that, everybody should know that, and this is why this insecurity is nothing to be ashamed of. The third insecurity that we should never be ashamed of is money and jobs. Just because your job isn't as high paying as Bob's job doesn't mean that what you're doing is anything less important than what he's doing. We all have a role to play in this country, and if you want to live as happy as you can be, we have to stop basing the importance of one's work off one's paycheck. I believe that hard work will always be hard work no matter what industry you're in, and if deep inside you know that you're doing nothing wrong, screw the haters and continue grinding, bro. The fourth thing on this list is skin color. Take a drive along any major highway and you'll be surprised to see countless billboards and advertisements that promote lighter skin. And to be honest, there's nothing evil about the idea itself, because it's basic marketing. However, these are the same commercials that create unattainable social expectations from Filipinos, tricking you into thinking that you need to have lighter skin to look better. So my point is, you have to try your best not to succumb to these unfair expectations, because if it weren't for these insensitive marketing strategies, you should be proud of the way you look, just the way you are, bro. The fifth and final insecurity that all Filipinos should stop being ashamed of is penis size. If cosmetic advertisements are responsible for creating unattainable expectations for skin color, pornography is the root cause of all unreal sexual expectations for both men and women, but mostly men. Scientific studies show that an average man's penis size is around 5 to 6 inches. And another article has shown that penis size has little to no correlation when it comes to sexual satisfaction. From this, I think it's best to believe that pornography is so far from real, so it should never be our basis for sexual manifestations. So do you think that there are other insecurities that all Filipinos should stop being ashamed of? If you do, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Also, if you'd like to check out any of the studies or articles that I have mentioned a while ago, I'll make sure to link it down below as well. And lastly, if you'd like to see more videos like this, in the future I upload every Saturday and you can cash in by subscribing down below. That's it for this week. Vibe out, gents.